Deep within a lush, green forest, two unlikely friends shared countless adventures, Bear and Rabbit. Their bond was built on laughter and trust, even though their personalities were as different as night and day. Bear was calm and thoughtful, always taking his time to enjoy the beauty around him. Rabbit, on the other hand, was lively and impatient, eager to dart from one place to another, never wanting to wait for anything. One bright morning, sunlight filtered through the trees and painted golden spots on the soft earth. Bear and Rabbit set out together with a shared goal, to find the ripest fruit in the forest. The promise of sweet, juicy berries made Rabbit's nose twitch with excitement. As they wandered beneath the towering trees, Rabbit zipped ahead, sniffing and searching for any sign of fruit. "Come on, Bear!" Rabbit called, bouncing from one bush to another. "Let's pick the berries now before someone else finds them." Bear plodded along at his own gentle pace, smiling at Rabbit's enthusiasm. "Patience, my friend," Bear replied, his voice deep and kind. "The best fruits are the ones that have ripened fully. If we wait, they'll be even sweeter." Rabbit's ears drooped slightly. Waiting was never easy for him. As they reached a bush heavy with berries, Rabbit couldn't resist. He nibbled a berry, but it was still a little sour. "See," Bear said gently, "if we wait a little longer, the sun will help these berries ripen. Then they'll taste much better." But Rabbit was restless. He hopped from bush to bush, tasting here and there, never satisfied. Bear, meanwhile, found a soft patch of grass nearby and settled down to wait, basking in the gentle warmth of the sun. He closed his eyes, listening to the rustling leaves and the distant songs of birds. Minutes turned into an hour. Rabbit grew bored and impatient, but Bear seemed content, humming quietly and soaking in the forest's calm. Just as Rabbit was about to run off in search of something else, he heard a gentle plop. He turned to see a perfectly ripe berry tumble down from a branch, landing right beside Bear. Bear smiled and picked up the berry. "See, Rabbit? When we're patient, nature rewards us." Together they watched as more berries, warmed and sweetened by the sun, began to fall. The air filled with a delicious scent. Rabbit tasted one of the fallen berries and his eyes widened in delight. It was far sweeter than the ones he'd tried earlier. At that moment, Rabbit realized the wisdom in Bear's words. By rushing, he had missed the true flavor of the forest's gifts. But by waiting together, they received the very best the trees had to offer. As the afternoon sun dipped lower, Bear and Rabbit sat side by side, enjoying the fruits of their patience. Rabbit thanked Bear for teaching him an important lesson, and Bear patted his friend gently. They both knew that sometimes the best things in life are worth waiting for. From that day on, whenever Rabbit felt impatient, he remembered the sweetness of the berries and the peaceful time spent with Bear. He learned that patience isn't just about waiting, it's about trusting that good things will come in their own time. And with Bear by his side, every adventure became a lesson in friendship and patience, making their days in the forest richer and more joyful than ever before.